Hey guys, and how's it going today? We're back with another video about the Miata build. So I kind of went ahead and did a bunch of stuff. I'll probably put some clips in here about, I went ahead and did the time-bound water pump, but it was pouring down rain and you could hear the roof. So I don't know what I'm gonna do about that video. Then I went ahead and put some other stuff on the motor, like your coolant inlet, and went ahead and kind of buttoned everything up. But in today's video, we're gonna go ahead and put on the, let's see here, our painted valve cover. It was painted with the wrinkle red paint, and then I also painted the intake in a wrinkle black. So we're gonna go ahead and be putting on those pieces today. And I tried to show it in the last video, but I went ahead and got the clutch, and I'm just waiting on my lightweight flywheel to come in. I went ahead and decided to go with a 13.7 pound flywheel instead of the 10 pound, just so it'd be a little bit easier to drive daily, especially with it just being a stock 1.6. I don't know if I'll actually be daily in the car, but just in case. So, all right, let's go ahead and get started. I did go ahead and get a bunch of, these are new flywheel bolts. I'm not sure if you can see that, but went ahead and got new flywheel bolts. Here's a valve cover gasket that I had ordered a while back. I had to get a couple of the new nuts for the exhaust manifold. And then obviously I went ahead and ordered a new intake and exhaust manifold gasket. So we'll go ahead and get started with that. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start with the intake. I think that'll be the easiest to start with. There we go. Cool. All right, so I'm not really sure what's gonna be the best way to show this, but anyways, I've already forgot the fucking torque specs, but I think it was like 18 to 21 foot-pounds. Anyways, you're supposed to start from the center and work out. So that's what we're gonna do. All right, so I'm just gonna dab some in each corner. This RTV. Yeah, I'm probably gonna just I'll probably end up putting out a bunch of these videos together. And then just going from there. I think that's gonna be the best way to edit. I'll just see. I don't know how I'm gonna do this yet. I like honestly didn't expect my videos to like run like they were going to, and it kind of screwed me up. So if you do watch the next video, thank you for fucking sticking around. But if not, then it's okay too, I guess. And so we got our OEM gasket in place now. I'm gonna be honest, if I were you guys, I would always use the OEM gasket, because one time I did purchase a, when I was daily driving my Miatas, like back and forth to work when I was just out of high school. I did buy one from like AutoZone or Advance or something, which, I mean, it could have just been run of the mill, but it did not seat correctly and it was leaking in the back area. So, I mean, you know, you take that as you wish. I mean, it didn't cost but like a few bucks more to get the OEM one. So if I were you guys, I would just go ahead and get the OEM one. All right. Now, I'm just going to start throwing some bolts back in. And then I think it's like 9 or 8 foot-pounds. Let me look real quick and I'll be back. I don't think it's anything crazy. I literally think you just like you barely have to tighten these up right here. So we'll see. All right, yeah. So, damn, 3 minutes left is all I got. 89 inch-pounds is what this needs to be torqued to. So let me go ahead and drop some of these bolts in here and then I'll get back. So pretty much got these like tightened down snug. I'm gonna get ready and torque them it says 89 inch-pounds. But I'm just gonna do 85. I might even drop it down to 80. These things are notorious for breaking even at the right torque spec, so just be mindful of that. Then you kind of want to double, triple check these, because as you tighten them down, the seal in the middle compresses that you put in. So you just want to make sure that it is what it is. And now I think I'm gonna go ahead and just maybe put my cast back on. I'm not sure. I got another O-ring, but this thing is completely dirty, so I'm gonna go clean it off real quick. Clean the part. And then I got the old cast O-ring off, which if you're ever looking for the 1.6 Miata cast O-ring part number, there you go. It's always cheaper just to buy it through Mazda than it is, obviously. And you don't want to buy an aftermarket one because they're just not going to be as good. And I know these things are a pain to take out of the car, like whenever you're actually doing it inside the car. So I would just save your money, get the right one, you know. I'm just gonna go ahead. There's your new cast O-ring. Brother, this thing wasn't even recording again. What the fuck? Okay, I'm just gonna trying to get this damn cast thing in. I tried to do something cool and put the O-ring on like this, and then I was gonna slide this in, but then I remembered how much of a bitch these are to actually get in, because you have to line this up with the back of the cam. So that's what I'm working on now. Let me try to pause it again and I'll be back. All right guys, and here's our finished motor. This is, this looks pink, but I promise it's red in person. I took the grommet out of here because I'm going to be replacing the PCV valve and grommet. And then I still need to do my spark plugs, which I'll probably do when I get in the car, and I'll fill it up with oil and whatever when I get to that point. But yeah, this is everything bolted up. Everything is done and it's ready to go in the car. I do have a roll cage over here. Oh shit, my thumb. I do have a roll cage over here that I'll be putting in. And I still got to do brakes on the car. I'm going to do some chassis bracing. I'm going to do calipers, rotors, and pads when I do the brakes on. All right, so still got a little bit I need to do, like I was saying in the last video. Chassis bracing, brakes, roll cage, fuel pump. So there's a bunch to stay tuned, and I'm actually gonna have my buddies paint the car. So we'll see how that goes. But next video, we'll be doing the engine. We'll be doing the flywheel, clutch, and then mounting the engine back to the trans, and then hopefully getting it into the car and in one video. So we'll see how that goes. That's what we're gonna shoot for. And I don't think we'll get a startup on that video because there'll be a bunch of stuff that I need to connect, hook up. I still need to order my radiator and all my new hoses because I'm just gonna replace all these hoses. And typically while you have an engine apart, you're going to want to replace, let's see if we can see it, this one right here, if it's like brittle, because if these break, your coolant will be everywhere. Ask me how I know. So thanks again guys for watching, and hope you enjoy.